episode of the mystical journey of CNC, and today's guest is Aline. And we're so excited. Look at all this already. So Aline, why don't you present yourself? And maybe you'll say your name a little differently than I do, and then tell us more about, just present yourself, and we can go into all details afterwards.
Okay, sounds good. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me in this show. I'm so grateful to have you both here. So yes, Aline Braga, it's my name. I'm from Brazil, from São Paulo. I moved to California 7 years ago. I graduated psychology in Brazil. That was like 15 years ago. Long time ago in my past life. Yes. So I came to California looking for adventures to improve my English. I'm still improving. But then I found something that I wasn't expected. I found myself. After a long journey, that was 5 years ago. I had like what I consider my spiritual awakening. It was a very powerful, mystical, and life-changing for me, totally. So after that, I start to get obsessed for like ancient modalities of healing. Chromotherapy, because I got super obsessed about Egyptian culture, and then they were talking about crystals and essential oils. I'm like, oh my goodness, those people were using this who knows how many thousand years ago, right? So then, and after the experience, it was like life-changing. I quit like smoking, drinking. I became like a vegetarian. I didn't want to party anymore. I just want to study. It was crazy. Because even when I was in the university, I was not that one that was super study girl. But after that, I was just want to learn. I feel like, oh my God, so many mysterious, so much mystery in life, so much to learn. And I'm wasting my time partying for 20 years. So
I think we all kind of,
right?
all have a similar, but I think it's good. You got it out of your system. You lived that life, and now you're like more to...
Exactly.
But
so now I'm all about balance.
I understand completely, because sometimes I feel the same.
Right?
I feel like, why did I do all that? Waste that time, So
absolutely. But I think, like, of course, everything has a reason, and everything we did brought us where we are right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I'm like living in balance, so a little bit party, a little bit healing.
Yes.
All about balance. And so after that, I start to ask for my purpose in life, right? I was meditating a lot and always asking what I came here to do, how I can be in service. And then that technique that I work right now, Phytoenergy is the name. It's a Brazilian technique where we use the energy of the plants.
Yeah, so
to
phyto
heal.
as in plants.
Exactly, So then it was incredible, because when I saw that, it was like my whole body was like looks like all my cells was doing, that's it. And I was like, oh my God, I really felt in my body the answer. And then I fall in love totally. So, and then I started to connect with essential oils, and then everything started. And then I started always learning new techniques and working with healing. It's my truly passion. So I feel
So
really
you're
blessed.
incorporating different techniques that
Exactly.
you're learning.
Yes.
And this one, the phytotherapy?
Phytoenergy
Phytoenergy
is the name of the technique. So in those techniques, we learn like many modalities of healing with plants. But my main technique is the flower essences.
Okay.
So the flower essences, they are a vibrational healing. So the most people know the Bach flowers.
Yes.
Very
That's
famous.
what I
He
was
was the
gonna say.
genius that create channel this healing. And but the difference for me that I love it, it's I produce my flower essence because we have many brands, right?
Yeah.
The flower essence, but the flower essence has as a base like water. And water, as we know, is the most powerful conductor of energy and data.
Yeah.
So it's super powerful. We can like bless the water
Yeah, it
we are
keeps
drinking. They
information,
keep it
basically,
information,
yeah.
exactly. So it's very important for you to know. And what I think, it's sometimes like a how this all those flower essences like on large scale are being produced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can keep
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
whole energy,
yeah.
you know. So the difference about mine is I produce. So
So
it's
you
a
infuse
beautiful.
the
Oh my God!
water with,
Yes,
like-
Yeah.
it's like a ceremony for
Yeah.
to prepare those mother essence that you guys saw in my apothecary. It was like a big deal. I was preparing myself a whole week with the food I was eating, meditating a lot, connecting with the plant spirits to prepare.
Yeah.
So it's very, very powerful.
Yeah.
And another difference, it's like in this technique, we don't use only the flowers. We can use any part of the plant because the vibrational component is on the DNA of the plant. So we can use like seeds, bark, leaves, and flowers. So it's amazing.
So when you, so for example, somebody comes to you for treatment,
Mhm.
do you have questions? How do you know which plant?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what I have right now this line of flower essence that I'm selling to, but I'm also work with people that want a special treatment for them.
Yes.
People that are coming through some emotional issues or physical issues as well. So then I can prepare a custom treatment for them. So then we're gonna have a session, 1 hour conversation, and based on that, I can figure out what kind of chakras we need to work. Because the flower essence, they being a vibrational healing, they're gonna act in our aura,
Okay.
our energetic body,
Yeah.
right? So in there, and that's where the chakras are. So they help to balance and harmonize the chakras, and all the chakras are connected with the main glands of the body.
Yeah.
So everything like when we have like a physical issue in our body, whatever, back pain, something in your skin, that means that this was in your energetic body for a long time.
Yeah.
So everything starts when you like Joy Dispenza, Dr. Joy Dispenza. When you change your energy, you change your life.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that now we are in this boom of energy
Yes.
healing. People are much more aware that how
Yeah.
important it is to
A
take
lot
care
of people
of
are waking up.
not only of our food, our workout, but we gotta take care of our energy too, right?
Yeah.
Because especially right now we're being
Yeah.
bombarded with so much
Yeah.
negativity.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's how I prepare the treatment. I figure out what kind of chakras we're gonna work, and then I prepare a custom treatment for my clients. It's been
And
really
you
great.
do also different therapies too, because you do that.
I do
And
that.
you offer.
And I
also,
offer like a crystal healing too.
See?
I fall in love with
Yeah.
crystal. I also work in a metaphysical store here in Topanga
Yeah.
where I can teach people and talk about crystals all the time. So crystals are very powerful.
Yeah, because they hold
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of energy too. They hold like so much.
Yeah, a lot of energy, healing energy, and a lot because they were like the first in the evolution of the kingdoms, right? Mineral kingdom was the first. So mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and us.
And us, yes.
So they were the first ones.
Yeah.
So they have this power to contain, to retain information. So they have the information of the whole creation and everything we came through so far on Earth. So it's been amazing. The crystal healing, it's a very popular modality. People love it.
Yeah.
They really can feel
And
the
do you
difference.
sometimes mix both? Like you
Yes.
use crystals and...
Exactly.
Yes.
So for every session, I always intuitively and feeling where the patients came through in the moment. So I always prepare something, or a flower essence treatment, or a blend of essential oils. I work a lot with essential oils too. I had a lot of another kind of products, so I always complement the techniques with some products. And that was the main reason for me to create a line of products too, because that's a way for my clients to keep working on the energy in the house, because sometimes they came once a week, sometimes twice a month. So that's a way for them to keep the connection in the house, in between the treatments too.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And I'm sure your past in psychology, the fact that you studied it must be helpful.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you see there's
absolutely,
no...
Absolutely.
Yeah, everything is useful. Yeah. So do you want to...
to present some specific products that you're
Yes,
selling and tell
certainly.
maybe people what it's good for.
Yes,
Because we'll
absolutely.
put, I'm telling that to everybody, we will put all information, where to get these and how to contact you. We'll put it in the caption, like underneath the video. So
Nice.
so whatever you want to start with, you're gonna
Right.
show what you have that's
Absolutely.
already.
Yeah. I don't know if they can see the table in the back, maybe, or maybe we can show later.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I think later we'll probably, because it's
And,
interesting, if you don't mind, to show your
Absolutely,
little pharmacy with
my
10
treasure.
Yeah. So, because it's pretty amazing.
Exactly.
Um,
So right here, I have my crystals. So usually I do the crystal healing here, where people can see all the nature. Just to come here in Topanga, it's a healing already.
Yeah.
It's this connection, right, with nature. And here I have like some essential oils diluted, because those ones I apply on the skin, and to work with a very low possibility of reaction. So I like to work with them diluted. So this is another technique that people love it. The name is, I call it like aroma spa. I was trained for that. So it's like a light massage with essential oils that I apply in the back of your spine, your neck,
Sounds so
your
nice.
head. People
I
will
just
love
want
it.
one right now.
It's unbelievable. I think we should show a little bit. And the feet and your hands too. So it's very relaxing. People usually like fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a detox for the body and for the emotions too.
Yes.
And in this technique, I usually do this. This is the most popular for detox, but I also can use different kind of oils. Depends of the situation. Depends what you need, what you want to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a very nice technique that I work to.
Do you have one favorite that you like to use? Is there one that generally comes back all the time? Or...
Well, one very popular and like the citrus one, the orange one. It's a very like a inexpensive essential oil that you can carry with you, and it's amazing because brings you energy and happiness. It's happiness in the body.
It's very uplifting.
So
all
it's
the
very
citrus.
uplifting. So orange is one of my favorites. Yeah.
I love that too.
Yes.
Orange is
Exactly. And of course the frankincense we just tried here now.
Yeah.
Frankincense is
Yeah.
like, oh my
And
goodness.
so you said, because that was before we started, just to put a drop of frankincense
Under your tongue,
your tongue.
if you wanna go for a public talk, or if you wanna express yourself better, that helps you. And also frankincense, of course, is super powerful for spiritual connection,
Yes.
because it was one of the gifts
Of
that
the three kings.
the three kings gave to Jesus. So this is back in the days, was like a little bit was the price of a house.
Yes.
It was super expensive, so it's very precious. One of my favorites. All right, so that's the my new line of flower essences.
Nice.
So yes, I create everything The logo, the labels, everything was created by me.
So what's the
So
name
right
of
now-
the
So yes, my brand, the name
Yes.
of my brand is Herbal Soul, Herbal Soul Apothecary.
Beautiful.
And so I have those 4 options right now that people can buy online in my
So I
website.
see like 7
So yeah, 7 chakras. Maybe we can show like a closer for people seeing
Yes.
later.
Yeah, later we'll
So we have
do
one
that.
option here, 7 chakras that's gonna help you to harmonize your 7 main chakras. We have like 1,000 chakras.
And so
in our
what
whole
would
body.
you recommend that people use
Yes.
this? How
So people
they
can use like 3 drops under the tongue 3 times a day,
Okay.
or you can also put in the water if you prefer.
put-
Then you drink. One thing that is very important that I always tell people, it's like don't use this as a allopathic
Yeah,
medication, because it's not. This is a sacred
yeah.
medicine.
Yeah.
So you always, before you use it, I like to hold the bottle like in my heart.
Yeah.
Deep breath. You can put like one intention that you want for the moment, or you just like open, allow the medicine to work in your body. So connection is very important. So you're gonna 3 tongues under your mouth, and after that, always show gratitude to Mother Nature,
Yeah.
because this is Mother Nature
Yeah.
medicine. And for me, this is the most incredible thing about the flower essence, because it's like it's a plant spirit medicine. So it's a reconnection with nature, with your higher self. So usually people that are feeling totally lost, they I think everybody have felt this when you feel uncomfortable in your skin.
Yeah.
That's really how flower essence can help you. So you come back to your center.
Yourself.
You come back to feel comfortable in your skin again,
Yeah.
right? And what I always tell people, it's like pay attention to your dreams when you are using like a plant medicine, because that's how the plants talk with us in our dreams. So it's very important for you to keep like journaling. Right after you open your eyes and boom,
Yeah.
otherwise you can forget.
Yeah.
So that's how flower essence work. Like people like, oh, wow, this is gonna kill my whatever. It's not that. Let's say that you have like a back pain. It's not that this flower essence is gonna cure your back pain, gonna heal your back pain, but it's gonna start to give you like insights about how did you create that in your life, what you need to change, what the change you need to do in your life to heal yourself. Right? So that's how they work it, and it's a blast to be able to share this medicine, and it's very like a sustainable too. I love essential oils, but it's totally the opposite.
Yeah.
It's totally the opposite, because to produce like a little milliliter of essential oils, we need tons of petals.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we gotta be conscious about it, right?
Yeah.
Right now, as I told you, I just graduate as a botanical perfumist, and my teacher, she told me, she tell us, she's like, people, please don't use essential oils in diffusers or to clean the house. It's so much plant material for that. So this is essential oils are very precious, right? And the flower essence, it's totally the opposite. It's totally the opposite, because as a vibrational healing, as a vibrational material, we just need a little piece of the plant, and you can make like a medicine for the whole neighborhood, for your whole family.
And you use
So,
water, you said, as
water as a base.
a base.
So it's very like I'm like working right now to put it all together because I really want to teach people how to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think this is gonna be, you can find like a little plant in your garden, or if you travel to a country, we can bring like a little leaf for a special plant that you wanna work with the energy, and you can create your own medicine.
Yeah.
So
Did you
I'm looking
learn-
forward.
Yeah, did you? So you learned
In Brazil,
in Brazil
with
what
Brazilian
plants,
people.
Um,
And then my family, because the majority of plants that I work, they are Brazilian herbs.
Yeah.
So my family was
Sending you, like,
all kind of herbs. So, and that was another reason that I create the flower essences too, because we can work in this technique with teas, with like with the plants, put it under your pillow. But was difficult for me to have all these plants coming from Brazil.
Yeah.
So that doing the flower essence is a very more practical. And people like more because today people, they don't have time to do all this. It's not everybody like us like to do rituals and take time for everything. So that's a very practical way to use it too. All right. So then we have this one is SOS. SOS is very similar to the rescue, right? The Bach flowers rescue. So SOS, I suggest like if you never used flower essence before, that would be a really good one for you to start.
Okay.
Because it's gonna like clean the path for the other ones to come in. Or for people that are in a really dark moment in their lives right now, living like a, the dark night of the soul, or in those really bad moments. SOS is gonna help you to get out of the hole. Samadhi is very popular too. So Samadhi is for people that are looking to expand their consciousness.
Okay.
People that are they're good, they don't have any mental issues, no physical issues, but they always like to use before meditation, before yoga practice. So if you look to expand their consciousness, or people that are in the spiritual awakening path, that's a good way to go. And another one is the body temple. You want to see? Look how pretty. Body temple. So it's for people that are looking to reconnect with your body. If you like you want to change your diet, one of the most difficult things for us to change in life. So if you want to change your diet, if you want to, you know that you need to work out, but you got to fight with the laziness.
For me.
If you want to, yes, we all go through those moments in life. So people that have like food disorders, or they looking to lose some weight, that's a good one too.
All right.
So that's what I have right now, and soon we're gonna have natural botanical perfumes, right?
Yeah, I'm looking
In
forward
towns,
to that.
I'm looking to expand my line of products very soon.
Very cool.
Yes.
So should we go kind of
around?
show?
Yes,
Yeah, I
let's
think
do
that'd
it.
be good.
I love to work with smudging a lot too. So I have a lot of kinds of. I have like a eucalyptus, cedar. This one is another kind of cedar. So I love to use like smudging, and a lot of Palo Santo I use to
that you kind of clean the space.
The place, and prepare the space is very important for the healings too. This is everything. So here all the stones that I work in my crystal healing, the ones that I put in the chakras, and those ones I put as I feel like intuitively where people needs more. Those ones I put in the face.
So you put those on the
those
body.
ones in the face, yes. So yeah, in the whole body full of crystals, and then I work with those wands, moving the energy, doing like movements in the chakras. And first of all, we cleanse all the chakras, and then we charge. So it's really, really beautiful. And I always like to work with like a sound healing too. this little bowl. Look how cute.
Yeah, I know.
But look, it's very powerful. This one is to work on your throat chakra, the tone. Sometimes after, right, I use this after the session, and the chakras are so like aligned that the bowl is like super loud. And then I always use it's incredible. Very rare I have someone here that came and one of the chakras, it's aligned, it's balanced, it's all blocked.
We're all...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard because everything can, our
modern
thoughts,
life is also very
all the inputs we put, right?
overwhelmed,
the music
stress,
you listen, everything, right? It's important. So I always check the chakras with the pendle, and it's always like nope, nope, nope.
Yeah.
And after
So
the
you
session,
know.
it's always like yes, yes. And it's nice because I like to
good.
show, like open your eyes and see.
Yeah.
And it's boom, are working. So yeah,
Very
the
nice.
to like to
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
after.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So this is your apothecary.
Yes, this is my apothecary.
Where
All
the
my
magic
treasures.
All the
Exactly.
treasures.
So here is all the mother essence that I told you, the flower essence that I prepare in ceremony. So there are 118 different kind of plants. So then usually for a treatment I use sometimes 7, 9, depends of how many chakras we're gonna work.
Okay.
So then I put like a drops of those mother essences and the treatment. Here I still have some herbs from Brazil. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot. And here I have some like a tinctures of all like a natural blue lotus. I have coffee, ginger, pomegranate, vanilla, everything that's
when is
aging.
that gonna come out to your
Next month.
next month?
Because
Okay.
I did at the beginning of the year, so next month is gonna be ready to start to blend. And all the essential oils here in my collection. And here I already have some dilutions for the perfumes that they need to age too.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, this one here is one of my favorite like smells too. It's a vetiver. So vetiver, look how beautiful is that.
Yeah.
So vetiver, you know, it's like this part here is a root that it's like growing like a mud waters. So it's earthy and it's water too, and work a lot with our ancestry. So it's gonna help to heal your ancestral wounds.
Nice.
Nice.
Can't wait for this to get ready. To be ready. I have this little, look how cute, one little fridge.
Yeah.
Because one of the perfumes, they need to be in the cold place, you know.
Oh.
Wow.
So, look at this one here. Oh my goodness. So,
Wow.
orange liquor, white hot roses, and cardamom.
Wow.
Nice.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yum.
Beautiful.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you want to add to finish before we close?
Before I close, so
Yeah.
first I just want to thank you, girls, of course, for this opportunity. And I want to invite you, come to Topanga, come for a healing. And yes, take care of your energy because that's going to make a huge difference in your life for sure. You guys are going to be very welcome to my house.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's a
Thank
beautiful
you.
space. So thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
and then we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.